$5 Games presents The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. I've not played Skyrim, and in Morrowind, I'm not even sure that I made it past the first building. So this is my first Elder Scrolls experience. And, is this guy talking about the 9 from Destiny? No? No. Okay. The plot is that the king is very zealous in his religion. He's seen his death, and that the underworld is invading. The protagonist is in jail. For what reason? No one actually knows, and it doesn't matter to anybody either. The point is that the king knows you're important and gives you a thingy to give to his illegitimate son to prevent the apocalypse. Subsequently, he dies, and you're informed to immediately go to the only guy who knows where his son is. After arriving there, the guy tells you where his son is and tells you to immediately go there. He believes you when you tell him that he's the king's illegitimate son, but refuses to leave without everyone else as the place is under attack. After closing the portal the demons were coming from, they then want the path cleared to the next town, or something like that. And that's where I left off. The plot is rough at some parts. Sometimes the only reason people give for trusting you is, for some reason, I believe you. You really shouldn't think too hard about what's going on. The protagonist certainly doesn't. Everyone tells you to immediately go to certain locations to prevent the end of the world, and all of a sudden, while jaunting in the woods, you get a notification that reads, I have heard a rumor that a strange doorway has appeared on a small island in the Niben Bay. I should investigate. Where did they even hear this rumor from? The trees? Anyways, it goes to show that the protagonist really isn't that concerned about stopping the apocalypse. I mean, fair enough, the world does revolve around them. Gameplay-wise, it's an RPG with a ton of stats that I'm not getting into. But the main gimmick is that doing anything levels up stats for that thing. So running and jumping levels up your acrobatics. Shooting a bow levels up marksmanship, and healing levels up restoration. Which occurred to me on one of my 10-minute runs of going from point A to point B that I could just spam the healing spell the entire time to level it up. So I did that. Which leads into one of the things I really like about the game. Role-playing your character is a lot of fun. At the beginning, you choose your race, what star you were born under, and your class. And then before you leave the sewers, you're given the option to change it all, since by then you hopefully have an idea of what you actually want. I chose healer and became so focused on healing that when it came time to close the portal to the underworld, I just ran and yoinked the stone at the end. There was one guy I had to fight, but he fell down the stairs when trying to get to me, which was kind of funny. Overall, the long walk from place to place isn't the best, and the open world aspects diminish the impact of the main plot for me. But I found myself chuckling at all of the Bethesda features that keep popping up, like zooming in on people when you talk to them, or your character is shaking in the inventory screen, or the fact that you can stick 20 arrows into this guy and the only thing that happens is his face becomes demonic. But you do need a certain level of patience to tolerate the bugs, as well as spamming buttons to level everything up. That's a wrap for this game. Consider picking this game up instead of a mud crab.